Burning oil does not need to reach the cylinders to make your car smell dangerous. A few drops landing on an exhaust manifold, the metal part that carries hot exhaust away from the engine, can smoke almost instantly. The key question is whether the oil is leaking outside the engine, burning inside it, or being pushed out by excess pressure.
Engine oil smells different when heated because it is a complex mix of hydrocarbons and additives. On a very hot surface, those molecules break down and partially burn, creating a sharp, oily, acrid odor and often blue-gray smoke. Unlike gasoline, which evaporates quickly, oil tends to cling, cook, and keep producing odors until the residue is cleaned away.
The most common external pattern is oil leaking onto the exhaust manifold or another hot exhaust part. You may smell it most strongly after parking, when airflow stops and heat rises through the engine bay. Look for light smoke under the hood, wet oil above the exhaust, or baked-on dark residue. A large active leak can become a fire risk.
A frequent source above the exhaust is the valve cover gasket. The valve cover is the removable lid on top of the engine, and its gasket is the rubber seal that keeps oil inside. As that seal hardens or shrinks, oil can seep down the cylinder head. The smell may appear before a puddle ever reaches the ground. Internal oil burning has a different clue: blue or blue-gray exhaust smoke. Worn valve seals, small seals that control oil around the engine's valves, often show up as a puff after startup or after idling. Worn piston rings, the rings that seal each piston against the cylinder wall, can produce smoke during acceleration and ongoing oil loss. Internal burning may not create much odor under the hood because the oil is burned inside the cylinders and sent through the exhaust. The catalytic converter, the emissions device that chemically treats exhaust gases, can reduce visible smoke and odor, especially when hot. That means steady oil consumption can exist even when the tailpipe is not obviously smoking. Too much oil can create its own smell. An overfilled crankcase, the lower engine area where oil collects, lets the rotating crankshaft whip the oil into foam. That can raise pressure, push oil through seals or the crankcase ventilation system, and send oil mist into the intake. The exact result varies by engine, but overfilling should be corrected promptly. Turbocharged engines add another possible source. A turbocharger uses exhaust energy to compress incoming air, and its shaft spins at very high speed on oil-lubricated bearings. If an internal turbo seal or bearing system fails, oil may enter the intake or exhaust side. Clues can include blue smoke, rising oil consumption, oily charge pipes, or smoke after idling.
Don't confuse burning oil with coolant. Coolant usually has a sweet, syrup-like odor because many formulations contain glycol. A coolant leak may leave colored residue, steam, or white vapor, while oil usually leaves greasy brown or black residue and sharper smoke. Never open a hot cooling system. Pressurized coolant can cause severe burns. Burning rubber is usually harsher and more tire-like, often linked to a slipping belt, a hose touching a hot part, or a plastic shield rubbing a wheel. Hot brakes smell dry, sharp, and sometimes metallic, and one wheel may radiate more heat. The location matters. Engine bay, tailpipe, or one specific wheel can narrow the cause quickly. You start safely on level ground with the engine off and cooled enough to inspect. Check the dipstick exactly as the owner's manual specifies, because some vehicles require a particular procedure. Look around the valve cover, oil filter, filler cap, and visible exhaust areas for fresh, wet oil. Do not reach near moving belts, fans, or hot exhaust parts. Stop driving and shut the engine off if you see heavy smoke, active oil dripping onto the exhaust, an oil pressure warning, rapidly falling oil level, overheating, or any sign of fire. If the level is safe, there is no warning light, and the smell is faint with no active smoke, a short, careful drive to a repair shop may be reasonable.
The fastest way to identify a burning oil smell is to match 3 clues: where the odor is strongest, when it appears, and whether the oil level is dropping. Comment with those 3 details: engine bay or tailpipe, startup or acceleration, and stable or falling level. And use this video's pattern to narrow the source before parts are replaced unnecessarily.